Shock report. Obama's massive DC staff is concrete proof he's creating a shadow government, by Amy Moreno for TruthFeedNews.com. Obama is operating a shadow government. Unlike George W. Bush, who happily watched as Obama destroyed the country for 8 long years, Obama is not just an active participant in the Democratic hashtag resistance. He's the one pulling the strings. After all, Obama's deep state are the cronies who set up President Trump and concocted the entire phony Russia probe, and the actual culprits who interfered in the 2016 election. Well, now we have proof of Obama's shadow government, and it's worse than we ever even thought. From 100% fed up. Don't be fooled into believing that because you don't see Barack Obama attacking President Trump from behind a microphone, that he's not active in behind-the-scenes efforts to take down President Trump and destroy his Make America Great Again agenda. Barack Obama could have moved back to Chicago, the place he falsely calls home, the place where residents are on the hook for $200 million to build a shrine to him. Barack Obama, who grew up in Hawaii but likes to call Chicago his hometown, landed the ultimate slap in the face to Chicago residents. The man without a legacy and his good friend, Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel, are pulling a disgusting bait and switch on Illinois residents. Instead of building a presidential library as promised to the city council, the Obama Presidential Center organizers will instead build a massive shrine to Barack and Michelle Obama at the cost of almost $200 million to Illinois taxpayers. If Barack and Michelle had such close ties to the city of Chicago, why did they choose to stay embedded in D.C.? Thursday night, DNC Chairman Tom Perez introduced former President Barack Obama as America's real president at the DNC fundraiser. Let's give it up for the real president of the United States, Perez said at Thursday's fundraiser, Politico reported. Obama reportedly then told a crowd of Democratic donors that they are right to be concerned about Trump's presidency. Perez's false descriptor for Obama is just the latest instance of prominent Democrats abandoning political norms in order to undermine President Trump. Daily Caller. Paul Sperry of the New York Post reports, if you believe recent media accounts, the former Democratic president has suddenly transcended the political fray. It's as if a newly Zen-like Barack Obama is content to just write his memoir and let Donald Trump and Republicans write the next chapter of history. In a cover story asking where is Barack Obama, for example, New York Magazine concluded the 44th president has virtually disappeared from the political scene and is sitting idly by as his legacy is dismantled piece by piece. From an exclusive interview, the periodical concluded Obama was modeling his political engagement out of office after George W. Bush's. That is, staying out of the rough and tumble of politics, maintaining distance from his former office, and resigning himself to be an elder statesman fading into the sunset. Don't buy it. Obama is doing far more to shape the political landscape than is visible. In fact, for an ex-president, he's taking an unusually active role in politics, including helping radical protest groups fight Trump and his policies and devising a scheme to flip the GOP majority in the House and permanently turn red seats blue. From his sprawling D.C. office not far from the White House, where he oversees a full-time staff of 20, Obama has held regular meetings with Democratic lawmakers as well as DNC chief Tom Perez, whom he personally helped install to run the Democratic Party. Obama has also met with his Attorney General, Eric Holder, to craft a strategy to redraw congressional district maps in Democrats' favor, according to Politico. Holder now runs the National Democratic Redistricting Committee, which Obama helped his old friend launch. Obama, who maintains a home in Chicago, originally said he only planned to stay in Washington temporarily until his youngest daughter, Sasha, now 17, finished high school there. But the family is clearly putting down deeper roots. They recently bought their D.C. rental home and erected a massive security wall around the property, which includes offices, and are installing a swimming pool. While it may be true Obama does not want to engage directly in Washington politics, including personally protecting Trump's policies, he is using a political organizing group he founded to do that for him. That nonprofit, Organizing for Action, is not exactly a household name, but it is no less than the organizing and training hub of the anti-Trump resistance. Most recently, OFA helped stage rallies across the country against the administration's border policies, which it has decried as cruel and inhumane. OFA describes itself as a nonpartisan, grassroots-driven organization, but it clearly has a pro-Obama agenda. In fact, it's run almost entirely by alums from Obama's campaign and White House, including John Carson and Jim Messina, who co-chairs the group, and Katie Hogan, who serves as its executive director, according to recent tax filings by the nonprofit. Though Obama has no official or legal role in OFA, he features the group along with his foundation on his post-presidency website and rallies. It's foot soldiers who wear blue t-shirts with big white OFA letters in conference calls. After Trump won, for example, he phoned to fire up Carson and his team and told them not to worry, that they would cook up all kinds of strategies to reclaim the agenda, according to a November 14th, 2016 White House transcript of his OFA conference call. Most recently, Obama sent an email to OFA supporters urging them to keep going in 2018 because there's simply too much at stake this year. Obama has tweeted from OFA's account before and after leaving the White House, and while he was in the White House, he let OFA control his Twitter account, according to The Atlantic. Earlier this year, moreover, he met with Hogan to discuss how the group can flex its muscles during the midterm campaign to help Democrats recapture the House, according to the New York Times. To that end, OFA plans to train and deploy organizers in 27 Republican-held congressional districts, many with heavy Latino populations that could be key to a Democratic takeover of the House. With offices in D.C. and Chicago, OFA has already trained more than 40,000 leftist agitators in person or by webinar, according to tax records. Well, he can plan all he wants, and the dumb idiots that follow him, another how dumb can these people be? Listen, the American people have awoken, and no matter what they do, and I say start prosecuting this guy because he's dirty as dirty comes. He committed treason against this country, and I say as soon as all this information comes out now, that he's going to be put away for a very long time. He may be arrogant, but he doesn't know that we've had enough of this garbage in our country. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.